funniest moments was probably, there was a guy called David Carr and Alistair Summers sat behind us. This David Carr was like a proper religious like fool. He was just a dick basically. And the guy behind him was called Alistair Summers and he had like a really wonky tuff. But maybe she used to call him Tough Man. And every time we'd be there, like everyone would be going mad on that and he'd just turn around like, Tough Man! And then David Carr was like, he used to think he was a really good actor. So he used to go like, Tough Man! Thespian! Alice was like, fuck off, man, I fought you and all this. I actually remember one time Maeve was like, yeah, right, fight you after school, whatever, after school outside the gates. And Alistair didn't show up. He used to say all that, but he never showed up. Pussy. So many funny moments. There's too many to remember. There's loads when you think back. A lot of my brother's friends as well, like there's one guy called Tomo, and when he's hammered he's the most hilarious person ever. And he always wears like buttoned up shirts. And when we've been out with him in clubs before, and he'll just like be in the middle of the dance floor and just goes like that. And his shirt just pops open and like the way he does it is just like it's hilarious. He's a funny guy. One particular moment I can't remember. Just a school one really. Did I tell you I'm quite high right now?
Really?
Yeah, a little bit.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah, next.
I guess that leads on to the natural question of what's the most high you've ever been?
Oh shit. Dunno. There's different stages of being high. There's like, you can be so high that you just mong and you can't move or talk to anyone. I've been like that quite a lot. It's not nice. You just smoke and it just hits you in a certain way. Most high I've ever been. It's probably at uni when I smoked loads and loads of weed in my flat. Who was I with? No, that wasn't. I was with Miles. That was at his. When we had like 60, 80 pounds worth or something like that. We put like 20 quid in and just got massive amounts of weed. And just smoked almost all of it. Between like 5 of us. I just remember being there with Miles and we were just laughing like about 3 hours to each other, just like, huh? And like everyone else was there and we thought they couldn't hear us and we was just, huh? That was probably the most high I've ever been. And I was walking home back to Lebanon and it was like floating. Pretty fucking cool. Or do you mean high on other things?
That one?
Probably the most high when me and Owen had that horrible experience, which was not a nice experience of highness, have you know. Anyway, whatever what stuff we had was just crazy shit. That was horrible though. I didn't enjoy that at all. Looking back on it anyway, it wasn't exactly fun. I think the thing that fucked me up was just going to Jordan's after and Jordan being raging inside, just tripping me the fuck out. And then continuing to do drugs on his bed at 7 AM. Not nice really.
What's the worst like hangover / come down you've ever had? Worst you ever woken up in the morning and been like?
I can remember this one actually. It was probably one of the first times I ever got really pissed, and I must have been 14, 15, and it's the first time I had alcohol that really affected me. Like, ugh. And I remember I had football. Like, it was a Saturday and I drank or whatever, and I had football the next day. And I remember it was the first time I'd ever experienced like a really bad head and feeling sick and stuff, and that was just horrible. And I was like, why the fuck did I drink? Like, and I went to football and I was like sick. And then I come out with them, but that was horrible, man. But now you just learn to know what a hangover is, so it's just like, when you go for a stage, I think, like, That was one of the first times, but then so often after a drink after that, I would never get a hangover. And then it only starts hitting you when you drink more and more frequently, I think. But hangover's nothing now. I know that you wake up maybe a bit head a bit go to work or whatever, work for about 4 hours and you're sweet. That's the way it goes for me, man.
It's just because you're rock and roll, isn't
True that.
it? Yeah.
This chewing gum tastes like shit, man. It was Hubba Bubba, and obviously I ate the whole pack to get the most intense flavour. I've been chewing it for about 40 minutes and it's totally wiped out. Hubba Bubba's shit, man.
What is the most disappointing thing you've ever put in your mouth?
Disappointing.
Food, drink, drugs.
Like you've had it and you're just like, oh, that's shit.
Yeah.
That's a hard one. Probably when you're really hungry or something, and you've got in mind what you want to eat, but then you get back and you don't have it, and there's no physical way to get this thing, and you have to eat something shit like, I don't know, like some really shit food, like there's just digestives and that's all you have. But it's just one of the most disappointing things ever because you really want to eat like a burger, but you can't. So probably the struggles of Leadmill were many times like that. When you've just had pasta with no sauce. Pretty fucking shit. Yeah. What the fuck, man?
Just love your face, man. It's class.
It is a sick, man.